Howdy, hope you all are having a great day. Today I want to share a testimony about how God took care of me when I was really stressed and things were very chaotic and frantic. So I was going to cook breakfast for our church volunteers who were helping to serve fruits and vegetables to the community. About 30 volunteers signed up for that day. It didn't seem that many people, so I didn't think much of it. I was more focused on getting a list together on what I wanted to cook for them. I bought the eggs, the bacon, the ham, the cheese, the croissants, and some other stuff, and started prepping at home. It's been a while since I cooked for more than my family and friends, and also the first time I cooked certain things in bulk, like bacon. I realized it'd be more challenging than I expected very quickly. In the morning, I was going to cook. I woke up early, hoping to prepare and pre-cook as much as I could, like the bacon. So I went ahead and turned on my stove, put some parchment paper in it, and put the bacon on it. After some time, when I went to check up on it, I realized there was a fire in the stove. So I took out the bacon and the parchment. While doing it, I spilled bacon grease all over the oven and all over the kitchen. At this point, I was very frantic. I eventually put out the fire after a few tries and a Google search. After all of this, I realized that bacon grease was not only all over the kitchen, but all over my hallway and the living room because the grease was on my slipper that I had on. I didn't realize it. Along with this, I realized it was time to go to church. So at this point, very little was prepped and my home was a mess. Inside, I was a mess. I was frantic and stressed. And I didn't know how this all would turn out. I could do the only thing I could think of at the time, and that was to pray to God for help. What He convicted me of is to surrender it all to God, to not worry or be stressed, for He is with me. It doesn't matter if I messed up or don't get the breakfast ready for our volunteers, for He loves me. So after being calm and comforted with a renewed sense of peace and vigor, I packed everything up and went to church to finish the cooking. When there, I started cooking knowing I would not be able to be ready by the time the volunteers were done with serving the community. But I did not really care. I worked really hard to cook the food, but my heart was no longer agitated or frantic. The food would not all be ready. As I was cooking, one of the volunteers came down and started helping me. She said she was encouraged with what I was doing and really wanted to help. With her help, we finished much faster and were pretty much done when the volunteers were ready to eat. Not only that, once we were all done eating, so many of the volunteers pitched in to help clean, which I was expecting to do all by myself. This day turned what seemed like a horrible day to such a great day. When I fixed my eyes and heart on God, everything worked out perfectly. I do not mean that everything will get done or the results will be how you envisioned it, though this particular time it ended better than I could have ever imagined it, and many times this does happen like that. It worked perfectly because of God's comfort and peace that was with me, His love wrapped around me. Although things seemed to be crumbling, all the weight of the world seemed to be on my shoulder. My heart was not burdened, my soul was satisfied. You are at peace because you realize how much God loves you and how much He's for you and how much you mean to Him. That you are a masterpiece, a child of God that will live with Him for all eternity. If anyone was wondering, we were cleaning our home all afternoon and evening that day. Bacon grease just does not come off easily on the floor and from the inside of the oven. Hope you all have a blessed day.